Hello, YouTube. Mike Perry here. Just wanted to do a quick, I guess you could say, just jumping on the subject matter of starting quarterbacks, specifically with Russell Wilson. First and foremost, go Raiders. All right. So back to what I was leading to with Russell Wilson. Um, yes, he should be the starting quarterback, and I think he's going to surprise a lot of people in his gameplay during the season. He will play to the expectation of being the starting quarterback to the point that I believe that somewhere either during the season, I would say, and this is also depending on injuries to other teams, that he will get traded because of his play. And if not, it will be at the end of the season where he's either going to be extended / traded uh, because of such. Um, a side note is Russell Wilson wasn't comfortable at Denver, and when Sean Payton got over there, he made it even more uncomfortable. And what's one of the things that makes quarterbacks perform well? Being comfortable. I mean, if you take into the idea that Aaron Rodgers, when he went to the Jets, had the Jets get all these different players and allow them all these different amenities. I mean, as far as like time off, things of that nature, not doing mini camps and all that other crap. And yet he hasn't played yet, unfortunately, because of his injury. Like basically, what I think I said 3 to 4 plays into the season. But my point being is that comfortable, a quarterback's going to play well. Making a quarterback uncomfortable, they're not going to play well. I mean, even if you take the idea, I know that Zach Wilson wasn't playing against starters in a sense when he was kind of blowing up the preseason when he played, but he played comfortably because the coach allowed him to be comfortable. So I just think that any head coach, not just Sean Payton, because I have my issues with a bogus coach that we had a season and a half ago, in a sense, or half a season ago, whatever you want to call it. But just take the idea that during that time frame that Russell was playing with Sean Payton and how he treated him in that one game. That's like one of the biggest clips that ever been shown out there about Russell wanted to go for it on fourth down, and Sean Payton was barking at him like he was asking him some crazy, give me your social security number and your, date of birth information. Like, I'm not giving that information. What are you, crazy? I'm not going to let you scam me. I mean, he went at him like so hardcore. And the guy was like, I'm trying to be on your side. I want to help win, the team win by going on fourth. And he's screaming at him like a madman. But anyway, that just kind of shows me that this guy is not really ready to be a head coach in this time frame. Back in the day, yeah, you could be this, I'm the head coach and, listen to everything I say and blah, 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 and run through a brick wall without question. But now when you got veteran quarterbacks, especially Super Bowl winning quarterback that went there back to back with his team, I'm not saying that you got to give him everything in the world, but he was already kind of given a lot of stuff when he got signed there. Big contract. Sean Payton walked into this knowing this stuff. So for him to go in there and just start messing everything up that they already put in place for Russell was idiotic by itself. But to have him be released because you don't want to, conform to allowing him to become comfortable just doesn't make sense. And now the Broncos are paying for it, and they'll continue to pay for it. All because Sean Payton wanted to be this, I'm in head charge. I'm in charge of this thing. It's stupid. I mean, you're going into a team that already had a quarterback. Your job should have been to help the team, obviously, but allow this quarterback to make you progress to be better. worst case scenario, you can still do what you want to do. If you want to pick another guy to be quarterback in the upcoming season, you can do that. You can do that. And then as Russell plays well and people see that he's playing well, trade him. Just trade him. If he has a no-trade clause in his contract, ask him to rework it. Let him know that you want to do this and this with him. And maybe, I don't know for sure, but maybe you would have got something worked out where the Broncos would have got something for him over nothing. And I shouldn't say nothing because they have to pay him. But that's enough about the Broncos because Raiders are going to sweep them anyway. It's just, I just get annoyed when certain situations take place for quarterbacks and they get left, to the curb, or people start looking at them differently when they're really good players. They just were in a bad situation. But go Raiders.